How about this? Chris Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com. Coming to the blog post, I want to share with you, of course, review the latest in social media and technology. This is the new MySpace. I just got the exclusive invite today. I don't know. Doesn't everyone get an exclusive invite? Anyway, they said it was exclusive, so I believe them. But this doesn't look like there's too many people on it. There's only like 4 people I could follow, and one was the CEO. So anyway, this is the new MySpace. You can even see up here it says new.myspace.com, which is cool. You can see the layout here. It has the thing where I can, if I scroll down with my scroller on my mouse keypad, I can walk through the processes of the screen, or if I use my arrow key on my keyboard. Kind of a pain to have to do that, to page through stuff, but I guess one way or another you're going to be paging up or down or left and right with your stuff. So you can see here some of the posts that are going on. There seems to be some pretty interesting activity. I haven't seen Tila Tequila or any of the old MySpace people yet, but you can see here there's different interesting things that pop up when you mouse over stuff. You can actually share music. So here's Exile on Main Street. I won't play it for you because YouTube will be after me for copyright stuff. So you can see here you can get data on it where you can connect to Exile on Main Street, I guess, or David Croft himself, David Croft, who put this post up. You can connect to him. There's a queue, there's a share mode, and add to mix and send as a message. So I guess you can basically send people's things on a message. Looks like you can riff off of what other people did and kind of like a retweet, repost version of it. Let's go back to home. And it looks pretty interesting. I like the layout of it. It has kind of a Pinterest effect to it, as you see with the colors and layouts, and the way everything's done. It seems like everyone's copying that Pinterest look, if you will. But so anyway, you can basically click on a thing. You can comment down here. You can choose who you want to connect with. You can see over here on the left-hand side, we've got this fly-in that you can add comments. You can check connections. You can see the latest comments. There's also a fly-in down here at the bottom if you're noticing that. And you can, of course, pin it. There's a queue. And the queue works with music that you might take and pick. Now, one of my favorite songs is Fuel Metallica, and we'll show you where we utilize that and why that's in there. There's mixes you can make, iRadio, or radio that you can take and have, and messaging. And you can see here, since I like Metallica Fuel, they have some preset radio stations. I'm not sure how they determine these radio stations or what goes into them. You can also see down here on the bottom, there's the MySpace, and then there's a place to click this to go to my profile, which you can see there. We'll get back to that in a moment. You can see notifications here, messages here. You can discover different things if you want. These are different, I guess, stuff that they've taken and put up to the site to have a look at, or it looks like it might be somewhat of a news or entertainment feed. Looks like it's definitely geared towards artists, entertainment stuff, which is probably the genre. I wouldn't say genre, but definitely they're after music and angling toward that crowd. And you've got a search button here, and then of course you can actually play music. I've got the song queued up, Fuel by Metallica. Go Metallica. You've got the ability to control your songs, loop through shuffles, repeat, and turn on the radio if you want. You can even go online. You can turn sound on and off. It's kind of an interesting layout in the way they've done it. I'm impressed with it. I like the way it looks. I think it's good looking. You've got your stream. And then you've got something called Spaces, and this is something they're working on. It's going to be curated apps, I guess, and tools. So I wonder if they're going to be working with developers or making it open for developers to do that. That will be interesting. Here's a Discover page you can go to, or library, I guess, of songs, albums, and I haven't set anything up, so I'm a bad boy. But different videos you can have, mixes. Here you can see, of course, the photos I've uploaded. The people, these are the 4 connections that I follow. I believe Adam Garone here is the CEO, I think, if I understand correctly. I think he's the CEO of MySpace. No, he's the Movember CEO and co-founder. So there we are. I didn't do my reading, obviously, right? I just said, oh, CEO, click. And then we have a few other people here. So I only found 4 people I could really connect with or follow. I'm not even sure why. Looks like you can create different music and manage it, create a new album, upload songs. I'm not sure what this is about or if this integrates with your current library. But it's definitely is interesting. So we'll play with this some more as the thing rolls out. Settings. You can see different settings in here for how you want to set up your stuff. There's even a welcome tour. You can edit your profile, all that sort of good stuff. Privacy, you can do different privacy settings, so that's good. Notifications, you can determine how your notifications want to go. And I can send invitations to my friends. I don't have any friends, so that worked out well. Okay, so here what you're seeing is my main profile page that people would come to. On it, we're looking at some of the different things that are on the left here. You've got music mixes, connections, photos, videos, events, and you can do a post schedule in here. You can see, of course, we got this button bar down here with the Fuel Metallica. Now, one thing it did when I signed in and I set up my thing, I was able to put Chris Voss, and then I got a hyperlink here to my thing. It lets you do. You've got your connections, people you're connected to here, people that are connected to me. You've got your city, and then there's the link there. And then it allows you to pick like kind of your theme song for your profile. And so, of course, I picked Fuel by Metallica. But you can pick like whatever your kind of theme song is. So I guess when people come to your profile, they can play your song, I suppose, which would be great for bands. And then, of course, if we use the keys or the scrolling button on the mouse, we can go through all my pictures and posts over the last little while. It's kind of an interesting way of going about it there. And then with the posts, looks like what we have is we have posts where you have up to 150 characters. And it asks what's the latest, so you got up to 150 characters to put that in. You can add a song, you can upload a photo. You go to Los Angeles, California for your location you can put in your post, and I believe you can choose this, and then you tell it to post and you're good. So that's basically how posting and everything works. So anyway, this is the new MySpace, and I gotta tell you, I've been a cynic about this whole project, and I've been a cynic about MySpace for a long time. But my overall opinion at this point, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I like the look. I like the layout. It's very smartly done. It's pretty cool. It's very visual, so that's interesting. Where you got Twitter that's very textual, and it definitely, we'll see what it does. I think it's definitely got some promise here of rejuvenation and doing better what they want to take and do. So definitely check it out, myspace.com. I was really skeptical of this. I really want to make that clear, and I'm really impressed. And I didn't think I'd be. Let's put it that way. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go see what this thing looks like, and I'm impressed. So, is it the greatest thing ever made? I didn't say that, but I definitely think it holds a lot of promise, and they definitely have a great name. And there you go. Check it out. The new .myspace.com. I'd probably go back to MySpace once it launches. I don't know what they'll do. But be sure to check it out. Be sure to check in the chrisvossshow.com often, and all of our other phone reviews that we do. We just got all the latest cool phones in from all the major phone companies. So check that out too. Thanks for coming by the chrisvossshow.com. Be sure to check back in often.